can't kill my confidence. You think I give a fuck? That's what they do. You can't kill my confidence. You think I give a fuck? That's what they do. You can't kill my confidence. You think I give a fuck? That's what they tell me. All the fucks I ever gave.
What the fuck? There we go. It did turn itself. It fucking keeps turning itself off. It keeps switching the properties. But yo, how we doing? Hope we're all well. Hope we are having a good evening. It is time for LRS Tier 1 Hungry. And it is a special one this evening as it is going to be intermediate conditions throughout. It will be intermediate conditions in qualifying and then intermediate conditions in the race. Yeah, definitely all good now. I can see it actually picking it up, but it keeps changing its properties for some reason. I'm gonna have to keep checking it every time I go live. It keeps changing the properties. It's done it the same on the Evolution stream last night, where not last night, Saturday night. But yeah, I've had a good Monday, Tom lad. Not too bad. DRK in the chat. How we doing? Hope we're all ready. But let's have a look at the championship as it stands. I'm going to start inviting people as well, just while I'm doing this. But Sammy Lewis is in the lead at the top with 35 points. Fozzie's in at P2 with 33. Dusty Bassoon Fozzie P2, Dusty P3, Barmy P4. You got Gotto in P5, Andrea Borg in at P6. I'm just going to start inviting people. J7BP in at 7, Raza Gamer P8, Ricky Ricardo in at P9, Alex is P10, Matsuvo P11, Nello's P12, Addy is P13, Carlitos 14, Lawson Grimes 15, Verstappen 16, Ash in at 17, Wizard Llama 18, the FIA in at 19, and then Josh fills out the top 20. So let's move on to the constructors, and Alpine are leading the way by 14 points at this moment in time before we start this race this evening. Having a great start to the season are Alpine, with McLaren in at P2 on 42. They're followed by Mercedes, who are in at P3. Williams are P4, Ferrari P5, Sauber 6, Aston Martin 7, Racing Red Bulls in at 8, Haas are in at 9, and Red Bull are in at P10. So that's all that information. Let me see who's in. So we need Nello. Let's get Nello in. And then Nello can hopefully. Yes, Raza, you legend. How's it going, mate? We got Valen. Let's go. We got Emerson. Hi, Taz. How are you? Yeah, I'm good, mate. Doing very well. Had a good Monday. So yeah, better than last week. So I'm happy. Yeah, good start to the week. Good start. But yeah, can't wait for this one this evening. Should be a very interesting race. It's all going to boil down to skill. No DRS. And it's how well the racers can actually compete with Hungary. We all know it can be a difficult track. Some people like it, some people hate it. We've got Carlin, Cyber, Silo. Don't have Silo. Don't think I've got Optic. I've got Grizzly. I don't have this Malum, Jonas. And we've got Burger Boy in the Haas. I can't get half of these in, to be honest. Silo, Optic, and get Grizzly in. There's Grizzly. I'll have to get Silo's Addy. If someone can get it from the chat for me, and let me know, and then we'll get him in. Army Tick's not even online yet. That's weird. Unless he's just not showing up for me. Nice, mate. Very good to hear. How are you doing, Emerson? How's your day been, mate? How's it all going for you? Hope you are very well. Hope everybody's well. Hope everybody's having a good Monday. Has had a good Monday. Oh, Alex is in. All right, so Alex is showing up. I don't even know who's here, so let me take a look at the proper list to see who's actually showing up this evening. VRL Kieran's meant to be showing up, even though he keeps just doing the sign up and then not doing pretty much else. So let's hope that he does actually show up this evening. Sorry if you can hear the dog moaning in the background. She's doing my nutting. Josh is not racing. Obo's not racing. DRK is now not participating. Robin, Noctaz not for Cormac. Matsubo, J7BP. Wow, we've got a lot not turning up, but good job we've got a few people that can step in. We've got Carlito that needs to come in as well. But let's move over to some Hungary track information. So the first Grand Prix was held back in 1986, with the track length being 4.381 kilometres. The lap record is set by Lewis Hamilton back in 2020, which was a 1 minute 16.627. He has most pole positions at Hungary and most wins. Trivia for you: the event has been the scene of several drivers' first F1 victories, including Esteban Ocon in 2021, Jenson Button in 2006, and Fernando Alonso in 2003. More on that below, so there's a bit more information a bit further down. The pole run to turn one braking point is 476 meters. The safety car probability is around 25%, with virtual safety car probability being the same, 25%. Pit stop time loss around 20.56 seconds. How are we doing, Bina? Oi, how's it going, darling? There is Silo. Let's get him added. So we've got him. Nice to see Ferdy back as well. I think Ferdy wasn't here last week. I was hoping to see the new guy, Mr. Noctav, taking part. It would have been a very interesting battle up at the front, but he is not going to be able to make it this evening. We've got Raza, we've got Sammy. Turbo's here as well. Who kid? Who did I see that I've not? Right, Verstappen's not on. Who was it? VRL Kieran, and I'm sure that he's not online. This guy needs to decide what he's actually doing, because he ticks the attendance every race and then just doesn't show up. So I think we need to have a chat with Kieran, to be honest, and find out what he is actually going to be doing in this league, whether he's actually taking part or whether we need to replace him. I have invited Grizzly, but Grizzly not yet on either. I need Malum Jonas, so I need to get his Addy. Depends if someone doesn't turn up. Can I get an invite, please? Sammy Lewis. Oh, you're already in. Let me in, big boy. Come, Russia. Right, I ain't even got. How have I not got Burger Boy? Someone else is gonna have to invite Burger. I think Fozzie is actually based. Is Fozzie here? Yeah, Fozzie's already here. How's the grid looking today? Static Johnny. Just bear with me, mate. It could look pretty decent. If everybody had shown up, then we'd have a full grid. Definitely. But I think we've got about 16 to be fair. Static. There he is. How many driving today? Let's have a count up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Just 15. Will be exciting to see some guys I recruited today race. Yeah, definitely. Press spectator. Thank you very much. DRK, you legend. Very nice. Looking
Hello.
forward to it. Interested to see what times they're getting quality. Yeah, same here, mate. Hello, Nello. How's it going, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I've been
Good,
blowing
good.
kisses to you for the last 5 minutes.
All right. Sorry, I've just not heard anything.
We've actually got Burger and Fuel that are bouncing in as well, and DRK has turned up, so I think we're up to 17.
That's good news. That's good news. I haven't
Yeah.
got Burger for some weird
Yeah, I'm
reason.
just trying to find him as well. Can't even find Fuel.
I can't find Kind Fuel either. So yeah, can't find any of them. Unfortunately, but you're looking forward to this one tonight, Nello?
Sort of. Doing about a 26.5 quali, so which is pretty poor compared to these guys. But yeah, so
Well, we do know the front lads are going to be pretty rapid, like Wizard was saying in the chat. Oh, here he is, Mr. Clippy. Have you done any practice for Wednesday? I have done some practice for Wednesday. I'm not going to give too much away, to be honest. The thing is with me in this game, I'm always more confident in the wet. So I do feel a lot more confident in wet conditions than I do the dry conditions, which could help me out in Hungary because Hungary, I'm not too comfortable with, in fairness. So it could be a bit of an awkward one. So we'll have to wait and see, but yeah, should be all right. Should be decent. But I hope everybody's getting the practice in for that wet condition. It's going to can be a lot tricky, especially in the opening lap, with the obviously breaking points into turn one. So we'll just have to wait and see how it unfolds. But hopefully we can all, like, even the top lads here this evening could take it quite easily, nicely, and make the way through without any troubles. But then wet conditions do throw a spanner into the works. Let's get Dusty invited. He's not in as of yet, and I don't need to be inviting him. If he comes, we'll have to delete him. Well, get rid of him, should I say? Right, Grizzly Bean. Oh, Dusty's in. Has anybody added Grizzly Bean to see if he's turning up? Because he's not online. Yeah, anything from the other lads? I am good, Tar. Good to hear that, Beaner. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. But have you heard anything from the lads that haven't really been committed, like VRL Kieran? Have we added him to see if he's turning up?
not acted them yet. But we'll do in a moment.
I've just added Grizzly and Kieran. Now.
Yeah, okay.
in the chat, so we'll just have to see if they respond. I mean, he keeps saying that he's going to turn up. Oi, Nello says Bina in the chat.
Oi, Bina.
He keeps marking that he's going to race, but he's not responding to messages. He's not really responding to much, to be honest. But he just keeps marking himself down that I'm going to attend, but just doesn't seem to be turning up. If Grizzly don't join, let me go Red Bull, or I'll get Clyde on you. Get him on me all you want, Firestarter. Firestarter fuel. Restarting my PS, says Burger in the chat.
Burger's not in yet, neither, is he?
No, he's just restarting his console, he says.
All right, so need to go through this. So Dusty's in, Ferdy is in. Alex and Fozzie are both in.
Yep.
Sammy and Gotto, Sammy Lewis are both in. Barmy Tick is in.
Yep.
Vero Kieran not yet. Raz is in. Then we got Grizzly.
Optic needs an invite. I haven't got him. If you can get him in, yes, Mr. Crew. Grizzly's just joined.
Is in. Malum Jonas, he is up there. Yep, got him. Optic, I have invited him, me and Carl. So let me.
He's just saying he needs an invite. He's literally just put it in the chat. So I don't know whether he may need another one.
Yeah, because I sent him an invite when he was offline.
Yeah, so I'm sure I heard Optic at one point.
What's he go as now? He was down at St. Else the other night. Last night, weren't he?
Not clear, mate.
The good news is I've got Racing League tools working again, everybody.
So that's good to hear, people. You'll have all your data and everything after the race. Hopefully not many safety cars. Bar me a tick. I agree with you there, mate. But with you lads, I know you've got a lot of talent, so I think you'll be keeping it down to a minimum. If
We've done it before, we can do it again.
Exactly.
Optics. I've invited him.
Just VR, but we need to have a word with VRL, Kieran. Taz, what's that behind you? Fuck all, mate. We will leave safety cars for me on Wednesday. Yeah, we'll save them for Ash. Why? What do you mean? What's behind me? Fuck all behind me. Made you look, you little twat. How's it going, DRK, mate? You had a good Monday. Right, so Optic is in now. So 17.
Yeah.
You know what? Oh, Top G.
That's Optic.
That's also Top G's Optic. Gotto. I'll be doing my quali laps late because I got to help my dad with something, for fuck's sake. Yeah, no worries. Boring Monday. Weren't too bad for name, to be honest. I didn't know Top G had changed his name to Optic had changed his name to Top G.
He did ages ago, mate.
I really didn't have a clue. Sorry, Optic. But I think that's everybody, so it should be ready up time now.
Yeah, I'll just put it in the chat.
Let's go. And looks like we just need to have a word with a few people after this. But now qualifying will start. Go on, Dello.
Yeah, VRL Kieran should be turning up, really.
He puts his name down every week. Every week he puts his name down.
He started turning up towards the end of last season and then dropped away again. So I don't know what's going on, but
I have sent him one more invite just in case, but I have to listen to Burger and Fuel during the race. I feel sorry for you.
Who's that?
DRK. Don't know if
Oh,
Burger is in, but
okay.
just saw he's restarted his PS. Oh, yeah, Burger Boy's in there. He's just above Kind Fuel. So let's get going, people. Let's get this one underway. I'm excited for this one to see how the lads tackle Hungry in these interconditions. Let's hope that Division 1 can put on one hell of a race. I know they've got the pace. So I know everybody has who's in this division and who's actually reserving. They're all very clean. So let's hope for a nice, easy race. And no incidents. Keep your fingers crossed, people. Touch wood. We've got 14 people in the chat. Well, watching along with the stream. So if you're new here, smash that follow button. And if you would like to take part in the league after this race, if you're still around, let us know. We will get you in. I'm sure you will enjoy it. Bastard Silo.
Apparently, Silo is extremely quick.
He is.
Yes.
He's not slow. I will say that much. I remember Silo trying to come in to R&T and trying to get Division 2 when he was clearly Division 1.
And even then, he was probably quicker than Division 1.
He was on par. I'd say Barmy in that Pesky Goal Silo. Oh, hi Pesky, how's it going? We've got Number Python has followed. Thank you, Python, for the follow. Pesky, jump on that follow wagon. Give us a follow, mate. But nice to see you supporting a driver here.
So, yeah, just so everyone knows,
Sweet.
I've paid a visit to a Bruzy today.
Oh, he's been to a Bruzy.
They've got their official showroom opening on the 8th of March. There will be food, tea, coffee available there. Plus, they're going to have a load of rigs set up that you can jump on and have a play with. And they're going to have their F1 tub all set up for doing time trials. Competition they're going to be running on the day.
Oh, nice. So if you're close to where a Bruzy is, get on down and show
It's
some
near
love.
Hailsham in East Sussex.
So there you go. But Pesky, thank you for the follow. Absolute legend. Legend. Thank you so much. And it's good to see people coming along to the stream supporting their friends or if or a fellow driver, especially with Silo. We've got obviously the other members of the LRS community and drivers in here supporting their teams. So let's hope we've got a good quality. We've got people hitting the circuit. So let's have a look and see who that is. It is a McLaren. So let's try and get on board with whoever that is. And it's Alex, but there is a Kick Sauber in front of him. And it's Silo. So let's have a watch of Silo. Oh, change from Silo. Let's put that to the camera, and there we go. So let's watch Silo on his first outing. I'm sure that can we watch the commentator? Oh, shit. Yes, you can. I do apologise. There we go. Right. So for some reason, we're back in the grid. But here we go. I do apologise for that. I'm too locked in sometimes. But Silo, this
Did
will...
you do...
Go on, Nello.
I was just about to say, did you do reduced standard?
Reduced standard, I did.
Excellent. Well done. Thank you.
You're very welcome. But yeah, this is Silo's debut race here this evening at LRS. Can he get the win? Can he show up and take pole position in qualifying? Let's see what happens. This will be intense. I'm predicting very, very close times up at the top between all the drivers. So there will probably, if they box clever, they will probably do one run without DRS, get the tyres right up in the temperature, up in those tyres, and then they will go for an ERS lap and hot lap. So hopefully, oh damn, Silo in the kicks out, kick Burger and Silo 1-2. Nah, I don't think Burger will be 2. He has got quicker Burger. Well, let's get the lap data on as well. There we go. Because when I race in Tier 2, I will make a big comeback. Yeah, let's see it, Python. I can't wait for the Division 2 race. Looking forward to these interconditions. Yeah. Emmett, come on, Nello. We want Paul from you. See, come on, Nello.
Yeah, not happening, but thank you.
We've got Emerson showing some support through there. We've got Giggly, baby. How's it going, Giggly? I'm Isaiah. Yeah, no worries, Isaiah. Hope you're well. We've got Giggly Baby in the chat. Good evening, sir. And he says, good evening, Nello.
Evening.
But yeah, Silo, with his first lap here, is it just going to be a one-hitter quitter from him, or are we going to see another run? I reckon probably low 20s. I would like to say maybe we'll have to see what Silo puts in and try and go off his time. But he comes round the final corner now, does Silo. Maybe mid-20s. But here he comes up to the line. And it is a 24.9 for Silo. And we're going to see another run. We've got Alex with a 26.4. So let's see if Silo is actually going again. Has he fueled up for multiple runs here, which you'd like to think they would do. I think it's the best course of action because the track will ramp up as well as they clear that standing water on the circuit. So let's have a look at his Sector 1 split. Has he improved? Now he's down. So let's try and run down Dusty and Barmy, 26s. So Silo absolutely smashing it at the minute. Let's have a look at the other debutant who's had a bit of a moment there with a 30.288 for Sector 1 in the Williams. Yeah, good to hear it, Giggly. But me personally, I will. J7BP in the chat. Yes, you legend. How's it going? J7BP, I wish you were racing in this one tonight, mate. I really, really do. Wanted to see that pole lap, bro. Come on, J7. There's still plenty of time in quali. You can't do me like that, J7. You cannot leave me. You cannot leave me hanging like that, bro. Malum Jonas, though, coming through the penultimate corner, which will lead him into the final corner. What's his lap time going to be like as he comes up to the line? Here we go. And it is a 27.018. Puts himself in at P6 currently. Let's have a look. Have we got... Where's Sammy? Sammy's up with a 26.3. So Silo absolutely rapid. Could this be Silo's night this evening? Raza has invalidated, unfortunately. We've got Kind Fuel. Let's jump on with him. Let's see what Kind Fuel can do as he comes up to the final corner. Probably looking around the same as Malum. Here he comes up to the line. Oh, and he's half a second slower. So P7 for him, Carlito, 28.558. N7 racer, Silo put down a nice lap. He did indeed. Silo too fast. Come on, J7BP. We don't want to hear that negativity, mate. We know you are rapid. And you love an Inters run as well. You love a good Inters run. Let's jump on with Fozzie. Fozzie in the McLaren. Can he match Silo? Can he get anywhere close? Barmy Tick is the closest so far. I think Barmy went for another run, and Silo goes even quicker with a 24.572. Fozzie looking like he's on for a decent lap here as he rounds the final corner, coming up to the line. What's it going to be for Fozzie? It's a 24.981. So these times are going to get a lot closer. We've got Jay Matthews in the chat saying, come on, Kind Fuel and Burger. He's backing the two lads that he knows quite well. Good to see the support from everybody. We've got 19 people viewing here this evening so far. Great to see the numbers up here for the LRS race Division 1. But I think Silo is putting their multiple runs in. We've just seen Fozzie invalidate. Let's have a look at Burger Boy. Burger sliding his way around that final corner. He's going to come up to the line. What's it going to be for Burger? It's a 27.568 for Burger. So Burger Boy puts himself in at P10. So far, we're yet to see Gotto hit the circuit. Goto is busy with his dad, so he will be doing some late runs here in qualifying. We're on board with Grizzly Bean in the Red Bull. What can Grizzly do with his lap? He is trailing his teammate Turbo DAK, Zen. And we're up to 21 viewers. 21 viewers, people. Great numbers. Great to see it. Hope everybody's had a great Monday and hope you're ready for this one this evening. How close is it going to be at the top? Silo has got 4/10 gap, so he is managing this quali very well at this moment in time. We've just seen Dusty go quicker. He's down at a 25.015, pushing Barmy down. Raza Gamer has gone up into P5. So good time from Raza. I think Grizzly may have just had a bit of a moment there into the final corner, but comes up to the line. It's a 26.668. Puts himself in at P10, knocking Burger Boy down. Kind Fuel has actually gone quicker than Burger as well. We're yet to see Goto hit the circuit. Let's have a look at Sammy Lewis, who's making his way through turn one. Car looking a bit squiggly on the exit there, but gets the power down nicely. You can see that dry line forming on the track now. All the cars being on the circuit, moving that standing water, but Sammy's having a bit of trouble. Car stepping out. Let's have a look if he has improved. He's coming up to the sector 1-2 split. No, he's down by nearly 0.2 of a second. We've got SSR Halo. Evening, people. Good evening, Halo. How's it going? Jump on that follow wagon and drop me a follow if you don't mind. But if you like racing as well, and at the end you fancy going this league, we will get an invite into the chat. Come and join this great community of LRS racers. It absolutely is brilliant. But Sammy, has he managed to find any time? Is he just getting the temperature up in these tyres? Let's have a look at the telemetry. So he is full on... Oh, he's not full. As Fozzie's gone quicker. Fozzie at 24.283. Fozzie showing that he can match it with Silo there as Sammy goes into the pits. Goto is out on an out lap. Let's have a look at the other Alpine driver. Let's see how we can navigate these intermediate conditions. He won't get as many runs as the rest of the people in qualifying. Joined the league earlier, mate. Oh, nice to see that, Halo. Nice to meet you as well, pal. Hope you're well. Thank you so much for the follow as well. Really, really appreciate it. What division will Halo be in? Or are you just a reserve? Like... Do you think you could match it?
I don't know just yet.
Well, that's the question. If you have done any Inters race in Halo, do you think you could match the top 5? Well, top 10. They're all in the 25s. Apart from Silo and Fozzie. Fozzie's just showing up in these intermediate conditions. Absolutely rocking it. Come on, Silo and Fozzie. We could see an absolutely amazing race up at the front between these two, but we know we've got drivers on the track that can get mixed in with the top 5, and that is a man that we're on with right now who won last week at Australia. Can he find the time here this evening to try and get up into that top 5? We've got Barmy Tick out on circuit as well. He's in the Red Bull. He's coming into the final few corners, but we're going to stay on with Goto, watch the lap time, see what he can do. It's always tricky in the Inters. You've got to stay in that dry line. Barmy Tick now at 23.983. Barmy the first into the 23s. I did. I said it's going to be low 20s. J7BP has joined. Oh my God. The man who loves Inters is in. Come on, J7BP, you fucking legend. Let's see what J7BP can do. As we got Goto making his way through the chicane there. Into sector, well, still in sector 2. Probably the only track with pretty much all the corners in. Well, a lot of them actually do have all the corners in, to be fair. In sector 2. He's done a pretty decent sector 2 though, of a minute flat. So he's heading into the final few corners. Nice to see J7 has come back to race still. Got scared for a second and thought I forgot to race. Nah, don't worry. You're tomorrow night, mate. We had wet qualifying in Hungary, and I think I did a 20. Mate, get in here. Get in here now. A 20-foot. Come on, lad. That's a belting time, Halo. Go on, lad. But everybody's hitting the circuit now to improve. Goto goes P3 with his first lap. If Goto can make it back to the pits and get out in time, we could see a quicker lap from him. But that's a great lap from Goto. We're going to have a good end to qualifying. It's going to be electric. 25 viewers we're up to now, people. If you're new here and you've not watched along before, nah, I'm div free, bro. You are not div free. Are you div free, Sasha? I didn't think you'd be div free.
For his time's put him.
Oh, is that where his time put? Oh, right, fair play. I think you could be quicker than that, mate. I think with the setups, I think you could be a lot quicker than that. But the man who has got pole, he's up by 2.5 attempts as well, is Barmy Tick. Can he navigate the rest of Sector 2 nicely? He's off the track there. Didn't get invalidated though, so it might still be a decent time. He's run really wide through the exit. He's not invalidated again. He's up by a 1/10.5 still. Could it be Dusty Bassoon with a 23.816? The Mercedes goes into P1.
Jesus.
You can hear Nello. He's a bit frightened. I think we're going to see a one-hitter quitter from J7BP here this evening. The man who is in the Aston Martin. Let's hope he gets a lap. Exactly. Wow. The times are ridiculous, mate. Raza Gamer, 24.109. Raza going faster and is up into P3. Silo down in P6, but Silo is up by 6 tenths. 6 tenths is Silo. Can this be pole position? Well, provisional pole with 3.5 minutes left. Comes up to the line, and it's a 23 dead. 23.046 for Silo.
Jesus Christ.
The times are ramping up here, people. Can we see anybody match it? Fozzie is out on circuit. Fozzie's up by 2 tenths through Sector 1. He now needs to find more time as he slides his way through the corner there. That'll have hindered his time on the lap. This track is horrible. Track stays greasy for so many laps. It does indeed, mate. But here comes Fozzie. He's coming up to the Sector 2 free split as he still gains time through the lap as he comes up. He's 3 tenths up. It's still not going to be enough to match Silo. How they do this times. How? I know, mate. It's absolutely batshit crazy how they get these times. They're just a different breed. They are just a different breed. As Fozzie comes up to the line, it's a 23.515. Fozzie goes into P2. We've got Dusty in at P3. I think he may be on a cooldown lap and then maybe going for it again. J7BP still... Oh, he's out on track, actually. Let's get to the Aston Martin driver. We know this guy has got very, very good pace. Let's see what he can do. May go for another run. He'll have the time, I think, if he can get across the line to go for another run. As J7BP having all sorts of slides through the corners there. Back end of that Aston Martin just not settling down. Will we see J7BP? Is this just another... Is it just a warm-up lap? Is he just putting the time together as we see a McLaren going all over the place there? But Silo is in the pits. He won't be going for it again. Fozzie has left the session. I think you may need to get Fozzie an invite. I think Nello might... We need to get Fozzie in. We need to get him in. Can't have Fozzie not in here. There we go. So, J7BP. A minute flat. Is he going to go again? He's got the time. Can we see him improve? As now he rounds the final corner up to the line. First lap of 25.4. Fozzie's joined. Thank God for that. But are we going to see J7BP improve from here? Was that just a warm-up? Was he getting the temperature in them tyres? to go again here in qualifying. We've got the two men in at P1 and 2 sat in the pits now. Dusty, Barmy, Sammy Lewis, Razza. There's J7BP again, that back end stepping out through turn 3 there on the exit. Yeah, great. What's up, Fozzie, lad? Oh, it's J7BP invalidates.
Oh, no.
He's invalidated on his lap. I don't think he'll get another stab at that one. Let's have a look at Dusty Bassoon, who's currently sat in at P3. Is he improving on his lap? He's up by 6/10, it's Dusty. Dusty just needs to find more time. It disconnected. Yeah, but I've got you back in though, Anna Fozzie. You in, yeah? Here comes Dusty. He's just got a little bit more time to find. As he comes round the final corner now, does Dusty Bassoon, is this enough for pole? Comes up to the line, and oh no, narrowly misses out on pole by 7/1000ths of a second there for Dusty. Razza Gamer's gone in with a 23.252, knocking Fozzie down to P4. I'm in, but no more fight for pole. Yeah, unlucky, mate. Barmy Tick takes pole by 6/1000ths of a second. I'm already happy when I do a 23 on dry conditions. But Barmy Tick, the man in the Ferrari, takes pole here in qualifying with a 23.040, sorry, should I say. And what a qualifying that has been. Absolutely blistering. Top 3, wow. Yeah, GG's Barmy with the lap. Yep, the lap of the evening from Barmy Tick. 6/1000ths of a second he beat Silo by. Barmy Tick showing up this evening. Showing he's got the pace. Now this is better Div 1 so far. Yeah, definitely. And Barmy not phased by Silo being here and bangs in the fastest lap in qualifying. Basically turning around and saying Silo who. But there we go. Barmy P1, Silo P2, Dusty P3, Razza Gamer P4, Fozzie's P5, Gotto P6, Sammy Lewis P7, Top G P8, Alex P9, Grizzly P10, Turbo P11, Malu Jonas, which is Johnny, in at P12, Kind Fuel 13, J7BP 14, Carlito 15, Burger Boy, where's the pace gone? In at P16, third is P17, and Nello is P18. I would be P10-ish, says Halo. Hey, P10 is P10, mate. That's still a cracking lap. DRK. Go on, bro. I'm Turbo, by the way. Can you call me DRK? Yeah, I'll call you DRK. Resource floody feet. We don't need the best viewers. We have the best viewers watching along this evening. All 20 of the people watching along. These are the best viewers. We don't need any more. It'd be nice to have a few more, but we've got a cracking set of lads. And ladies, Bina. I won't miss you out. In the chat, watching along this evening, watching Division 1, and what a qualifying we just had. Ban his ass. If I had my phone with me, I would. Slap that ban on his ass. Whoop, whoop, says Bina. Are you also streaming Div 3? I am also streaming Div 3, Sasha, so I will be there for your debut. Don't you worry about that. So it looks like Halo could be a Div 2 guy.
If he wishes to join, let him.
He's already in the league.
Oh, is he?
SSR Halo, he is indeed. Don't stress me
know
like that. All the pressure's on now, Sasha, with your debut coming. I will be following your first lap in qualifying in the league. No danger about that. But great qualifying, absolutely blistering from Division 1. Absolutely belted. If I even got near a 23 on Wednesday, I would be ecstatic. couldn't get better time to sign up when I had to send them. Yeah, that's fine, mate. Don't worry about that, Sasha. If we feel you need bumping up, we'll bump you up. But there's some really good competition in Division 3. There is some really good competition, so we'll see how it goes. You got N7, you got Dave, you've got the Diddler, a few others in there, but I'm fine. I can get a great result in Div 3 and flex about it. Yeah, definitely. Ash, I don't mind going Div 3. You ain't going nowhere, son. Pull your head out, you Jaxie. But 20 viewers, people, how are we all doing? Come on, let's see if we can get everybody saying hi. Every single one of you. I want to see a hello from every single person that is watching the stream. Or at least a W. Yeah, let's give it, actually, there's Sasha, we got Bina. Bina always with the oi. She never says hi. Is turn 1 going to be clean? Ooh. We got Valen, hello. Yes, Valen. Got Halo, low. We got N7. Yes, N7. N7, I'm just going to say one thing. Apologies for the other night. I had a very stressful week. We got Julian. Hi. How are we doing, Julian? Or Julianne. Barmy Tick is my favourite for the win. Barmy is very consistent, but he's got some stiff competition. I think it's going to be very, very close. As long as they don't all trip over each other into turn 1. I think we are going to be treated to one hell of a race. Tell your friends, get everybody in watching this one, because this is going to be, I predict, a very, very, very interesting race. No hard feelings. Yeah, no worries, mate.
Right, shall we go?
It's about that time, people. Let's get going. For the 21 people in attendance and for the rest of the people one day watching around the world, it is time for Hungry Tier 1 Intermediate Conditions main race. Let's get it. Let's hope that keep everything crossed for an absolutely great race. I hear the countdown in my ears. We are going grid side very, very soon. We will see them red lights. And here we go, people. Here it comes. 1 red light, 2 red lights, 3 red lights, 4 red lights, 5 red lights. And the Tier 1 race at Hungry is away. And it looks like Barmy Tick gets a good start there. But Silo has got an even better one in the Kick Sauber and already moves up into the lead of the race. We've got Dusty and Razza going side by side. Red Bull stepping out a bit, losing a bit of traction. But look at Silo. What a start he's had. Great start up at the front. You've got Razza challenging Barmy. We've got 2 cars off in the background there. That's a Red Bull and a Ferrari. Is that Barmy Tick? Oh, no, it's Top G. Barmy Tick still in at P2. Top G's dropped down to the back. J7BP. Pardon?
Can you invite Alex?
Alex. Yes, I can invite. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I have seen his name. Oh, fuck. We need to get back to the race. Oh, my God. Silo's running away with it. I can't see Alex. I did see him before, but I can't see him now. Right. So, Silo's had a good start. Pretty decent first lap. He's got a nice little gap. 7/10 gap. Barmy is trying to close that gap to him at the front. Razza Gamer, though. Great start for Razza. P3. Razza showing up, showing that the pace is back for Razza Gamer. As Silo with the fastest lap, with it being the first one. A great lap from him. We've got a caution in sector 3, and that is Grizzly being round. J7BP in the pits. So it looks like J7BP may have had a collision. And Razza having a little look on by me tick there. We get DRK in the pits with a 10-second time penalty. Oh no, severe collision. So 10-second penalty for that. Ollie Conlon, we're under virtual safety car conditions. So the virtual safety car out already with contact. Dusty Bassoon needs to catch the front three. This is what is brilliant about intermediate conditions. It's all about pure pace. It's about keeping that pace. And you haven't got the DRS to help you. You've got to keep consistent. As now we're back under race conditions. And DRK is served with a drive-through penalty. Gotto in at P5. We've got Sammy Lewis in at P7. The Alpine team leading the Drivers' Constructors' Championship and also the Drivers' Championship. Here is your championship leader, Sammy Lewis. Barmy Tick, where's Fozzie? Fozzie just in front of him, so Sammy's going to want to try and keep with Fozzie or at least try and get past him. Doesn't want to lose too many points to Fozzie, or Fozzie could potentially take the championship lead here this evening. So we get him in the pits. Serving his drive-through. Unfortunately there, J7BP. Damage again. No wing change for the Aston Martin driver. Into the pits he goes. Silo with a 1.5 gap. Silo is absolutely running away with this one early in this race. He has got some very good pace in these intermediate conditions. Probably got great pace overall. But he has gapped the field already by 1.5 seconds. Barmy trying his best to keep that gap to what it is. But Silo's just finding time every corner. Showing that he is a great driver. But we'll go back. We'll watch this battle. Sammy Lewis dropping out of that second gap. He's got Johnny right on his rear. Johnny doing well on his debut. Sticking with the championship leader so far. You can see Burger Boy. Burger Boy's made moves and is up into P9. Nello in at P11. Nello doing well. Let me see if Alex has actually shown up on my friends. Nello, you might have to go.
Might have a look for Alex myself.
I can't see him. Silo with a 27.182 for the fastest lap. He's now got a 2-second gap on lap 4. Yeah, it's Inters the whole way. There will be no try conditions here this evening. Let me see if I can get him through the race director. Oh, he's on Steam. Add friend. Can you invite him? Nope. Sorry, people. We're just trying to get Alex back in the race. But unfortunately, looking like we're having a bit of issues with that at this moment. But we've got Sammy, we've got the Alpine team both together now. As Sammy has actually gained a position there, I think. P7 it is for him. Gotto has lost a position to Fozzie, definitely. Fozzie's up 1. So the Alpine team, if they stay together, the Silo just keeps getting quicker and quicker. 26.961 for the Kick Sauber driver. Having fun here in the intermediate conditions this evening is Silo. Doing absolutely brilliantly. Razza Gamer has been left by Barmy Tick. Now 1.3, and Dusty is now right on the rear of that Williams. These two have had some legendary battles in multiple leagues that I've been able to commentate on. And is it going to be another legendary battle between them both? Is Dusty going to be able to get the move done on Razza Gamer? Or has Razza got the pace? He seems to have found a lot of pace recently. He's come back. He's got his head back in the game. And he is doing brilliantly. Whole Div 1 about to hate me for inviting Silo. Yep. So Div 1, if you're listening along, get Ash. But 2.5 seconds, the gap. We've got a caution. It says that's a Red Bull. That's got to be a safety car, and it is. Silo's gap brought down to nothing now with that safety car. Unfortunately for DRK, losing it there. I locked. Unlucky DRK, mate. So, we've had a virtual, and now we're under safety car. Is anybody going to chance a pit stop? I doubt it with just 5 laps. The tight deck will not be massive. I think we'll get most of the people saying out. Dusty Bassoon, the man who loves the alternate strategy, already into the pits. You've got Sammy Lewis as well. He's into the pits. Have has Sammy got damage? Is this why he's coming in? Nope. Just choosing another set of tyres. So going on fresh intermediates. No, I hate my... Hey, DRK, don't beat yourself up, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Can happen to the best of us. Great effort, though, brother. Great, great effort. You showed up. You took part. And you had an unfortunate moment. But we've got Nello in the pits. We've got Kind Fuel in the pits. And we've got Carlito in the pits. All opting for fresh tyres. Where's Dusty? Dusty's fed back out in P10. Now, let's see if Alex is actually back online. Top G is retired from the session. See, I can't even see if he's CC something Alex in it. It's just not there. Sorry, Alex. But unfortunately, we cannot get you back in. I don't know if Nello can, but we've lost Top G, we've lost Turbo, and we've lost Grizzly Bean in this one. We've got a Haas. Kind Fuel's had an off. Kind Fuel dropping down. J7BP, he'll be able to close up to the pack now. This is good for his race. Can we see him making moves through the pack? But yep, Silo's gap that he built up has now come down to nothing. And he's going to have to do a good safety car restart. Or he'll have Barmy hot on his tail. If Barmy can stay in slipstream, I think Barmy could possibly stick with Silo. But Silo has showed some great pace early on. So, Fozzie's up in P4. That's not great for Sammy. Kind Fuel's retired. They're all dropping out. You're under safety car conditions. Why are you just sticking it, Fuel, lad? J7BP in the pit lane. Back out now. Hopefully he can catch the pack before we get the safety car in. Look at Johnny. Johnny on his debut. Doing well. Up in at P6. So we've lost 4 drivers already. Technically 5 with Alex is AI. Isn't Dusty allowed to go past the AI? Nello. Nello's in silent mode.
Sorry. Yeah, not this season. Andy might turned off.
All right, not this season. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's a rule we've got rid of now. So
Oh,
Gonna have
Williams.
to wait until the restart, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's unfortunate for Dusty, but hopefully he gets a good restart behind that. McLaren. Hopefully it does the bloody AI glitch and darts off. Oh, as there's a car off there. Kind Fuel, get out of the lobby. With your mic switched on, you clown. See if I can mute him. There we go. Muted. So no troubles there. So 30 had a little off going down the straight. J7BP is going to close up, which is good for J7BP. Maybe he can get involved, move his way through the pack with Dusty and Sam. As the front few are going to be a lot slower. They're on fresh intermediates now, Dusty and Sam Lewis. Will their inters be able to go to the end? That is the question. I don't think they will. I think they might drop off a cliff come the end of the race. Could be in puncher territory as well. But could it be a case of the pit stop might actually pay off? We have seen early pit stops in the past that have paid off. So we'll jump on board with the man who leads the race. It's Silo. He needs to wait for that safety car to get into the pit lane. He's controlling the pace nicely up at the front. But looks like Barmy Tick is reading him well here. And Silo's left it really late to go. Barmy gets a bit squiggly on the exit. But there we go. Silo has Barmy Tick right on the rear of him now. Can Barmy stay with Silo? We'll have to wait and see. Gotto is past Johnny. Gotto up into P5. Can he stay with Fozzie, Razza and Barmy Tick? We've got Dusty and Sam Lewis up into P9 and 10. They're making the way through. That's also Nello flying past Alex there. Where's J7BP? There's J7BP moving his way up into P13 now. He's on the back of the McLaren. J7BP's round. He's had a moment. That's into the wall for J7BP. Has he got damage? Has he picked up wing damage there? That's the question. So unfortunate for J7BP. But Silo now starting to build a gap ever so slowly. And Barmy just trying to stay with him on this opening lap. But he is struggling. Silo showing great pace. So where are these two? You got Burger Boy. Burger Boy sending it in corners where he doesn't need to send it. Hits Sam Lewis there. And here we go. There's Dusty Bassoon through on 30. So Dusty now up into P7. He's got to find half a second to get back to get onto the back of Johnny, who's sticking to the back of Gotto. Gotto's lost a bit of time to the front four. Front four seems to be enjoying these intermediate conditions. Barmy Tick is being able to stay with Silo on this safety car restart now. As Dusty is nearly right on the rear of Johnny. He's found a lot of time through the first few corners to catch Johnny up. Now Sammy right on the back of 30. This is just thrilling stuff. Silo hasn't been able to pull away as easily as he did previously. We've got a caution in sector 2. Another car's at a moment. That J7BP back through into P12. He's flying. Now he's had that little mistake. Burger Boy dropping down. Burger Boy's off. He's made a mistake. And Burger Boy retires from the session. Retires on track. That could be a penalty for Burger Boy coming his way. Dusty Bassoon with the fastest lap of 25.528 there. So Dusty is flying. Dusty's right on the rear of Johnny. He's going round the outside. He's got the inside line for turn 3. And there we go. Dusty Bassoon now up into P6. He's chasing down Gotto. Gotto slowly but surely dropping back. We've got Sam Lewis 2 seconds off the back of Johnny. I think that's due to the contact made by Burger Boy. But he is slowly catching. Oh, he's made a few mistakes there, sliding about. That's cost him a bit of track time in his pursuit of Johnny, who is 2 seconds up the road. And Dusty has made... No, he's right on the back of Gotto. These fresher tyres paid dividend for Dusty at this moment in time. He has closed up so rapidly to Gotto. Is this going to be an easy move into turn 1? Gotto having a bit of a slide through the final corner there. Dusty getting down the inside. Is Dusty going to be able to get the move done? He's holding the inside line. Gotto using his ERS to try and stay in front here. Dusty and Gotto side by side into turn 1. And Dusty gets the move done into turn 1. Promotes himself up into P5. Now he's got 0.6 of a second to find in his pursuit of trying to take the lead in this race. Silo slowly but surely building that gap, and he's got that gap to a second. Halo, who's jealous? I'm eating KFC. If you'd have said Burger King, Whopper Burger, double Whopper, I'd have been very jealous, as Burger Boy has now left the session. Cannot beat Burger King burgers. They are the best. Depends on what. It says N7. All depends on what you're actually eating. But Barmy he is trying so hard to just stick with Silo. You can see him pushing that Ferrari through the corners. We get JD Games, 5 DNFs already, and Def agree that Burger King are the shiznit. They are the shiznit. They are 100% the shiznit. Halo, I've got the bucket for 1. You know what? I don't even know what's in the bucket for 1, to be honest. Didn't even know they did a bucket for 1. But Barmy, back underneath the time he needs to be. He's keeping it at around 9/10 to a second. And Dusty Bassoon has caught Fozzie. Is Dusty going to start putting pressure on? Is he going to start trying to make moves? Poor beef as well. Proper beef as well. None of that McFraud meat. Yeah, exactly, mate. Proper burger. And you know what I love about Burger King as well? They've done the thing where you can add a patty. So you can add multiple patties to your burger and you can make it as big as you want. I'm very well, thanks, mate. I'm doing very, very well. Loving this race up at the front. Silo built a 3-second gap on the before the safety car. But with the safety car coming out, Barmy's just been slowly but surely dropping back. It's like Silo has like a 1/10 of half a lap on him through the circuit. So legend meals, exactly. Slap a few more patties on there, mate. Cannot beat it. And you know what? They've upped the game on the fries as well. The fries, I used to be where it'd be a Burger King burger with McDonald's fries, but it's Burger King fries, Burger King chips all the way, mate. None of them soggy, floppy fucking things that you get from McDonald's.
FC 10-piece bucket for me.
A 10-piece bucket? You're mad, you.
Yeah.
Nah. I've ate a 24-piece bucket to myself in my stoner days.
No, that don't surprise me.
That's with the chips, and you got donuts free with it as well. Polished a
Oh,
lot.
I don't have the chips.
How's the race going for you, Nello? How's the car feeling?
Yeah, not too bad actually. Probably a little bit too stable, to be honest with you.
Do you have a bit of a looser back end?
Yeah, probably bring the rear wing down a couple of notches.
Well, he's learning for the Division 2 race. The commentator, fuck yeah, bigger the burger, the better. Exactly, mate. I've had a pound burger, and it was that. I just about can wrap my fucking lips around it. Were massive. Used to get them back in the day. £5 it cost. Fucking huge. One of my mates set it in 2 halves. I'm like, are you fucking mad? If you have a burger, you've got to squash that motherfucker down a bit. And fucking get your mouth around it. That's what she said. Decent so far, but I think there's going to be another safety car. I mean, Dusty's made his way through, but 3 seconds now. So there's been a big battle between Fozzie, Razza, which has cost him a lot of track time. Barmy Tick seems to have got the car settled now. He seems to be building confidence in the Ferrari. Staying with Silo, which is good for his championship. It's good points. Seen Barmy had some bad luck in the first race, which didn't help his start to the season, but he's just been ramping it up week after week, getting better and better. I mean, if Silo were here tonight, could we have seen Barmy running away with it on his own? He's made a bit of a mistake there. He's lost 4 tenths there to Silo. Silo's just staying super consistent, and he's keeping that car just in between, on that dry line, and he's probably playing music. Only downside I don't like about King is the bun itself seems to be too crumbly. I'm sure they have changed that. You know what? The one in Manchester, it doesn't. The bun's been bang on for me. Dusty has good race pace. Yeah, he did pit under. He's got damage. That's what Dusty's got. Dusty Bassoon, I've just noticed on his front wing, the front left end plate missing. So this could be what's slowing him down in his pursuit. Yep, front left. As you can see there, as he goes through that corner. He's lost a bit of his wing, so I wonder where that's happened. Must have been in the little battle between him, Fozzie, and Razza. We've got Goto, where's our Sammy, the championship leader, still in this little battle with Johnny. Him and Johnny have just been... Johnny's just been able to keep it in front of Sam. It is so hard to pass it. You've only got the real main straight to launch an attack. So Sam just needs a good exit out the final corner. Maybe he can go for an attack on Johnny. He does have fresher tyres than Johnny as well. So he just needs a good exit out of this final corner. And then hopefully he can get on his way. But he's 2.6 seconds adrift. Johnny automatically breaking the slipstream there. And he's just got the pace as Johnny down the main straight to keep it in front of Sammy. RIP Texas Barbecue at Burger King. That was goated. It really was. Back when they had raspberry. Oh, yeah. You can actually, in Manchester, you can actually get that. They've got a machine where you can put whatever flavouring you want in your Coca-Cola. Or your Dr. Pepper or whatever. But Sammy just needs a good couple of exits here. Needs to stay right on the rear of that Williams. And it should get past with the fresher tyres. They've not changed that much. Get down to Manchester. You can still do it. Get down to Manny. You can still do all that stuff. Can still put your juices in your Coca-Cola. They've still got the machines. Make your own drinks. It's like bottomless there, though. They just don't watch you, so you can have as many drinks as you want. Anyways, enough about fast food. I'm sure there's a reason to it. There is.
Who's that?
But yeah, that was. Is it Dave JD Games? I think.
It is,
Yeah. But yeah, Barmy has now dropped 1.7 the gap, and Silo is slowly but surely gaining more time. We've got Jason BP with a time penalty there. He's up into 9th position. But yeah, Silo is just staying so consistent as where Barmy looks like he may be having little moments that are costing him time in his lap. Dusty's got the security of having fresher tyres in front of Fozzie, but once they start dropping off, I mean, Fozzie's going to have to pit. I'd say Fozzie's going to pit soon. They don't have to, as we know with the Inters, as Fozzie makes a bit of a mistake through the corner there. Gets a bit of a slide, the back end stepping out, but this damage is really costing Dusty. Fozzie is going to be passed, no danger. Got Gotto staying with the back of Razza. These two could have a very interesting battle. J7BP is actually catching the back of Sam Lewis here and Johnny. So Sam Lewis, even with the fresher tyres, it looks like J7BP is going to actually get past. He's showing some great pace. Would have been amazing to see what he would have been like up at the front. Two owners battling it out, it seems. Yep. Let's have a little watch of this one. Nello feeling the pressure from Carlito. Who's going to come out on top on this little battle? Get your votes in the chat. Who's going to win out of this one? Is Nello going to make the first mistake? Is Carlito going to make the first mistake? Is Carlito going to send it on an attack here? He stays in the dry line. Carlito getting close to the back of the Mercedes. Nello breaking a little bit too hard in the corner there, which welcomes Carlito in. That may have just been a bit of lag. Carl will spin after pushing, I'll say. Hey, he's got quicker and quicker, you know, Carlito. He got a good result in Evolution Racing last night as well. So congrats to Carlito. I definitely see a podium in his future, like coming very, very soon. He's found some very good pace recently. I think if this was dry conditions, I think Carlito would probably have the advantage. I hope not, though. Of course, he has the pace for sure. Yeah, definitely. Unreal how planted these guys are. They make it look like they are on rails. It does, mate. It really, really does, Wizard. Wow. So I think we've had Barmy tick pit. Yep, definitely has. Sammy Lewis has stayed out. He's on fresher tyres. We've got J7BP as well, right in behind Sammy Lewis. Johnny's finally gone into the pit, so maybe this will help Sam gain a bit of pace. Being stuck behind that Williams probably hurt his tyres a little bit as well. But he's got a rampant J7BP who's found a lot of pace. And is now right on the back of the Alpine driver. Looks like Sammy's got J7BP's kind of got the car planted now. He's definitely, after I think a few mistakes are maybe due to contacts between the cars, that J7BP has now seemed to have got the car planted. He's keeping it in between the white lines. Oh, Sammy there getting a bit of a snap on the exit. Back end stepping out. Brings J7BP ever closer. So J7BP pushing, trying to get past. You could see Barmy in the background there. He's only 3.6 seconds adrift. Sam's 10 seconds off Dusty Bassoon. Think that the contacts between himself and Berger really cost him, but Sam into the pits. J7BP follows him in as well. Oh, J7BP pushed it a little too hard there to try and get past, and he retires from the session.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he picked up a 10-second going into the pit lane. So unfortunately, I think that was enough for him. But Dusty in the lead of the race now. Silo has come out behind Barmy Tick. Bloody hell, Barmy put one hell of an outlap. And now, can Barmy Tick keep Silo behind? We've seen Silo's pace. Can Silo get a good exit? The only place he's going to be able to go for it is down that main straight. So he needs a good exit out the final corner to get past Barmy. Is this where Barmy Tick's going to thrive under pressure? I mean, look at the kick Sauber. He is on the rear of that Ferrari. And we've got Johnny and Sam. Was that Sam off into the grass? It is. He was getting close to the back of Johnny, but now he's got Nellos closing up to him. Where's Carlito? Has Carlito pitted? Barmy Tick with the fastest lap of the race.
Come on, Barmy.
He's keeping Silo's trying to send it down the inside. Barmy leaves the room. Now they're side by side on the run down to turn 3. And Barmy keeps the position. Oh, Silo makes a bit of a mistake there as well. Sammy Lewis, 10-second time penalty, speeding in the pit lane. And Sammy's DNF'd. Our championship leader is out of the race. That is so unfortunate for Sam. Out of the race he goes. Nello in the pits now. Carlito going through into P10. So for Barmy, it's all about defense. That's all you can say. Barmy's got to defend. We know Silo's got a bit of extra pace on Barmy. As we've seen him making gaps. But is Barmy just going to thrive under the pressure now? Is he going to be able to just keep Silo behind him? Is this Barmy Tick's kind of comfort zone where he's got somebody behind him and he has to defend? It can be the case for some people. The only Alpine left in the race is Gotto. He's in at P5. He's trying to chase down Fozzy. Dusty is into the pits. And where's Dusty going to come out? He comes out behind Razza. He's going to be a few seconds off the back of the Williams. And now Dusty's got to put some laps together to try and climb up into that top. Can Dusty potentially get a podium here? Dave, it's more like a test of survival. Yep, definitely. So Fozzy is 4.8 off the battle up at the front. Gotto's nearly 2 seconds off the back of Fozzy. Razza's 2 seconds off the back of Gotto. And Dusty's 3 seconds back. The only battle we can watch, people, is this one. It is tense up at the front. There's 3/10 in it. And Barmy doing well so far, keeping Silo in behind him. Welcome to Ultra. Why the fuck has that just come on? Has my stream just... No, it's not ended. I hope everybody else can't see that Welcome to Ultra thing. If you can, just let me know. I just had something pop up on my thingy. I think my payment's actually gone through. So Fozzy with the fastest lap now. Fozzy with a 124.902. And Silo's gone down the inside on Barmy Tick. And now Barmy trying to find a move. Silo just sticks it in the middle of the road and says, "You shall not pass." And now Silo up into the lead of the race. Can Barmy stay with him? Great move by Silo into turn 1, that. No, can't see it. Good, good, good. Nice one, Dave. But Silo with a great move into turn 1. We got 30 with a 10-second. That's a DNF. 30 out of the race. We're down to 9. Lost half the grid. Can't handle the pressure. Third is left. Technically, we've got 8. He will just drive off now. Well, let's hope not. Let's hope Mr. Tick can keep it with him. As he's putting just the same amount of pressure on Silo as what Silo was putting on him. Raza Gamer slowly but surely catching Goto. I think Goto may have had a moment. 1.5 seconds he's lost. Last time we checked in, he was 2 seconds off the back of Fozzy, but now Raza Gamer is catching. Sammy Lewis, I'm sorry, Taz, but I might not participate in this league anymore. I'm not ready for league racing. I need to focus on my life. Sammy, you do you, mate. If that's how you feel, mate, and you need to focus on life, then you do you, brother. There's no pressure. Just stay as a reserve. If you feel like it one night and you want to jump in, you do you, mate. But just take care of yourself, brother. If you feel as if you need to concentrate on life, you do that, mate. But you know you'll always be welcome in a race. You know you'll always be welcome in the 5-lappers, brother. It's a shame because you are very talented. I think you've got the pace. Might just be set up base tonight, but all the best, mate. Keep in touch. Don't leave the league. Yeah, exactly. Like Dave says, mate. Just stay in the league, though, mate. Don't disappear. Yeah, we do hope all is well, mate. Best wishes to you. So now Raza Gamer on the back of Goto. It's been getting a... Goto's just been losing time. And Raza has just been gaining. Barmy Tick has been dropped now. 1.2 seconds the lead Silo has. Silo with the fastest lap on 124.844. We're on lap 26. And we've got 9 to go. Tell you what, Dave. These Inters conditions, these these laps don't go fast. I'll tell you that much, mate. Can Raza, the GOAT. I'm looking forward to it. It is fun, especially when you got like the little battles. Barmy's found some bit of time there. I think Goto's made a tiny mistake up at the front. And Barmy's just been able to close up, but loses a bit of time again. I think Silo's had this signed, sealed and delivered since qualifying, to be honest. Barmy did put one hell of a lap in. Beat Silo by 0.006 of a second. But the race pace definitely goes to Barmy Tick. First trick, don't bin it. I hope you plan to share, lol. You already with the mind games, Dave. But yeah, I'll speak to Sam after the race. Hopefully he sticks around. Shame to see him go. Well, from league racing anyway. But yeah. So Raza closing up. He's getting closer and closer each lap to Goto. I'm sure Goto might be having a word with Sammy as well. They're a great team. I think they can do wonders in this league. But sometimes just racing just gets on top of you. It can affect how you feel mentally. It pissed me off last night. I won't lie. I was ready for chucking it in. I was like, fuck this shit. I was like, I'm not even dealing with this. Can't be arsed. But I just got up with, yeah, I did not want to do that race at all. Oh, J7BP, mate. You tried. You turned up, you tried, mate.
Thank you, J7. You legend, mate.
There you go. Even Nello giving you the thank you there. But yeah, thanks for showing up, mate. You did. You added to it. Thought you was going to get past Sam at one point and just like try and catch up. Looks like you had some decent pace. This has been a good race. It has been a good race. We've had some very, very good battles. It's been a shame that the top 4 have kind of spread out. And we've only got this like one battle to watch. But it has been some great racing. Literally drove one corner and got smashed into 2 times. Oh, for fuck's sake. Slap the tickets in, J7BP. Punish the
Yeah, get 'em in.
motherfuckers. But Razza is just getting quicker and quicker. He's getting closer and closer. When are we going to see Razza Gamer go for the move on Goto, who's in at P4? This battle for P4, we could see this going right to the end. Barmy is keeping it between that 1 second and 1.2. But as I said, it just seems like Goto's got that 10th and a half on him each lap. Everyone I've ever raced from BRT has been rapid. GG. Stationary top G in the middle of the track and had nowhere to go. Jesus Christ. I didn't even know top G was optic. I fucking commentated on him enough. Yeah, the BRT lot are rapid. There's some quite quick drivers in there. We've got an XR8 guy who I was hoping to actually see race tonight in Noctav. Hopefully he'll be in the next race because that guy, we did some 5-lappers Friday night and Jesus Christ. He let me have Belgium. He was running off with it and I'm like, no, Noctav, I want the hat trick. And he gave me the hat trick. Wins, but then he was like, right, you've got your hat trick now, you can fuck off. I'm going on the winning streak, and he was fucking rapid. And we did a race between him and Sam Lewis, and Razza got involved in it as well at Abu Dhabi for the final race of the evening, and it was an absolutely brilliant race up at the front between them three. Razza, if he's got that pace at Abu Dhabi and he can carry it into other tracks, he's really going to be battling up at the front. You've got Dusty. Oh, we've got a 3-way battle now. Dusty's caught up. Here we go. Has Dusty pitted? Did he get a new wing when he pitted? Let's try and have a look at the Mercedes.
Oh, just lost all sound.
Trying to see. No, he didn't. And look at Dusty's pace with that wing damage as well. Nello's lost all his sound. I've been there. I had to do 5 laps of racing without sound, and it is so fucking weird. I used to do esports. Fucking go on, lad. Go on, Halo. Fucking legend. Yeah, that Noctav, he does the esports as well. It was Tiddlywink Esports. Fucking hell, what a name. That is... Whoever came up with that name, they must have been fucking smoking some fucking weed that night, I'm telling you. Tiddlywink Esports. Go on. Oh, I've lost all sound. What's going on? I've lost everything. Welcome to Ultra. We've picked out a few Ultra benefits to get you started. Everything's gone gold on my thing, you know. This is weird. We've added a new UI theme exclusive to Ultra members. Classic theme. We'll have to have a look at that afterwards. But I've lost all sound. All sound gone in the game now. Don't know why. I really, really don't know why. Lost everything. And it's not due to anything that's gone on. But I'm just going to have to keep talking you through it. So, yeah. Nello's lost sound. I've lost sound. Nello, have you got sound back or is it still gone for you?
Still gone. I've just tried to rectify it, but no chance.
The only time I'm quick as an esports driver is when I'm in the pits. Well said, Halo. Well said, mate. Mate, the only time I'd be quick is when I'm going for a piss. That's about it. But yeah, so we got Dusty, Razza, and Goto all in the battle for P4. We're on lap 31. Dusty having a little look on Razza Gamer there, going into that corner. Nothing doing though. He just needs a good exit out of the final one. Does Dusty to take the battle to Goto. But we know how hard it is to overtake in these tricky conditions. But Silo now has a 2.5 second gap to Barmy Tick. And he's been so consistent. This has been an amazing debut race for Silo. I mean, it might just be Hungry, might just be his favourite track. Hopefully we see some more closer fighting in the races when they have the DRS as well. But yeah, Dusty just can't get that final corner. With that damage, he's just not able to get out the final corner. He just seems stuck behind Razza and Goto at the minute. Fozzy has had a lonely race for multiple laps now. Really has. He's just been keeping it consistent. He's been losing time, obviously. But I'm sure he's going to be happy with the fact that he's going to be the championship leader at the end of this one. Let me just make sure of that. I think even with Barmy being in at P2, don't think that's going to put Barmy above him. So Dusty's in at P2. So yeah, Fozzy will be the championship leader after this one. Barmy will close the gap to him. But here you are. Here will be your championship leader after this one. But now Silo's here. Are we going to have a massive mix-up? Are we going to see different people up on top? Are we going to see Silo up on top at some point? Is he going to stay consistent? Who is that? Is that Nello? It is Nello. Nello having a bit of a spin into the final corner there. Pulling out the way of the guys that are passing him. That's unfortunate for Nello. Nello getting lapped. And Dusty he's just trying to get involved. We've got Razza trying to go around the outside against Goto. As Razza got the pace on the outside to get past him, it'll turn to the inside line. Razza just has to pull out there. Goto kept the pace. Is back markers being ghosted a new thing? Nah, back markers have always been ghosted once they get past. Once they go up to them, they're always ghosted. Well, they always have been for me anyway. I can't believe the game is actually bugged out. I wonder how many other people. I wonder if other people are struggling with sound here, and it's all about feel and stuff through the controller or through the steering wheel. It's absolute madness. Barmy Tick has actually found some time. Don't know whether Silo's made a bit of a mistake on lap 33. But he has found a bit of time. I think he's found about half a second at least on Silo. So he is human after all. He will make mistakes. It's whether people can be close enough to pounce on him. That's going to be the question. But yeah, I mean, Barmy's had the pace on Fozzy. He's just building that gap still up at the front. How is Krusty Balloon doing?
Oh, Dave, that is. It's got to be Dave.
Yeah. Oh, there's Razza Gamers actually got past Goto. He's threw it down the inside. And he's up into P4. This is going to be a great result for the Williams driver. Sure, he's going to be happy with this one. If he can get it across the line. In P4. We'll drop back to Silo shortly as he's making his way into the final few corners. He still managed to find that time though. He's brought it back, gained 3/10 on that lap, 4/10 now. Tell Nello I love him. There you go. I told him.
Who was that?
It's Dave.
Dave. Wait, ain't one?
But Razza now has a 6/10 gap to Goto. Dusty's trying to put the pressure on Goto. Dusty's done a great job with that damage to get up into P6. But the man leading this has had one hell of a debut. Here goes Dusty. He's got to go around the outside against Goto. Goto has the inside line. Makes a bit of a mistake, does Goto. That welcomes in Dusty. And Dusty now up into P5. Goto with the mistake into turn 1 there that allows Dusty to go through. And Dusty with a great move into turn 1. Yeah, big shout out for Nello for keeping going. Yeah, massive shout out. You know what? That's why I love drivers like that. That, you know, they're not phased by being passed. We had Mr. Crew who used to do it every race. And the tier that he was in, they needed to be a tier 3. And he looks comfortable in there now. But when it was just tier 2 and they were getting that, people stay in it. And that's the true heart of like just enjoying racing. No matter what it happens, they stay in the battle. They stay in the race and they keep going. And if you start something, you finish it. And I'm sure that's how Nello feels. But we missed it. Silo goes across the line on his debut and wins the race in Hungary. Barmy Tick gets P2. Fozzie will round the final corner. Here he comes up to the line for P3. Razza Gamer, can he hold on to P4? He's got heavy pressure from Dusty Bassoon. He just needs a good exit. Here it comes up to the line. It's going to be close, but Razza Gamer gets P4. Dusty P5. Goto P6. And Johnny has had a great debut as well. We've got Pesky go on Silo, son. Great win. Yeah, great win for him there, Pesky. Great to see you sticking around all the way through. Thank you so much. But Johnny has had a great debut as well. Take nothing away from Johnny. He's going to come across the line in P7. And what a debut he had, racing against the championship leader before this race start in Sam Lewis, and gets P7. Alex's ghosted car will bring him across the line in P8. And he actually got the fastest lap of the race there, Johnny. So well done, Johnny.
Yeah, well done, Johnny.
Oh, that was tedious, says Fozzie. In the chats. But yeah, Johnny with a great debut gets the fastest lap and a P7. Silo with an even better one. He lost out in quali by 0.006 of a second, and he gets driver of the day as well. Oh my God, go on, Johnny. He gets driver of the day. He gets the fastest lap and has a great debut. But Silo, 0.006 of a second. He lost out in quali, but he has come across the line. He has gapped Barmy every single time. He had a great start to the race, and there he is, the champion of the Hungry race in Division 1. And I'm sure he's going to be happy with that one. Great debut for him here at LRS. What a race, and still no sound.
No, it's horrible driving without sound.
Oh, it's bad.
So who's your 4 choices for the driver of the day vote then, Taz?
So, Silo has to be one of them. I'm going to give Fozzie a driver of the day vote as well, because he had a go at me last week. Johnny, great result on his debut, fastest lap and driver of the day as well.
Game name again?
It's Malyoun Jonas. And Razza with some great pace, getting P4. Good job for him. So Silo, Fozzie, Johnny, and Razza. They're the drivers of the day.
Okay, they're the ones to vote.
Yeah, Sammy, good race, guys. But guys, I'm sorry to announce this, but I've wasted my time on racing, and I think I need time off for a while. I've wasted my time. Thank you guys for supporting me, but now might be my time to take a break and focus on my life. Feel very guilty that I've been doing this for far too long and I need time off. Oh. Yeah, no worries, N7. And hearts go out to Sammy. They really do. The kid is an absolutely brilliant racer. Yeah, thanks very much, Halo. I'd try my best. Thanks for. He's an absolutely brilliant kid. If he feels he needs time off, I mean, I hope he doesn't leave the league. But when someone feels that time has come for him to have a bit of time off, maybe he does need it, and he'll come back fresher and quicker. So let's hope that it goes that way. But that's been the Division 1 race here this evening. Been a difficult one. We lost 10 drivers, unfortunately, and now it's all down to Division 2. Can Division 2 better Division 1 and everybody get across the line? We'd like to hope so. But that's all from me. Thank you so much for everybody that's joined the stream this evening. Amazing to see the numbers at the beginning. Much love to you all. Much love to the people that have followed as well, the new people in. But yeah, that's all from me this evening, people. Take care.